you need something new to listen, out of all the other shit, Bass Tapes has what you need, and it goes like this. Every other Friday morning, you get a little treat, something not too long and feels more complete. Bass Tapes, Bass Tapes, Bass Tapes. Please listen to our Bass Tapes.
Hello, my dude.
Dude.
Very nice to have you. I mean,
Thanks for having me, bud.
Thank you for coming on, man. It's been a while since we caught up. I mean, I was supposed to, we're supposed to do these Bass Tapes. This is our new rendition of the pod. But it's mostly just an excuse for me to catch up with you. So, thanks for joining me. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Bass Tapes. This is my first time as the host here, your boy Hamsey. I don't know what rendition this or what episode it is, but we've got a very special guest, a very good friend of mine, my dearest boy, Beggar Official. Nice to have you, man.
Thank you for having me, dude. It's
the goat of the giveaways. That's kind of what you're known for now.
That's what they called me. Prison Joe on Top Tuesday, he called me the Mr. Beast of RuneScape. And I'm pretty sure Mr. Beast was getting accused of like some crazy stuff at that time. So that was a crazy title, but that's me, dude. I give away a bunch of stuff and I play RuneScape. That's it.
I mean, like, who else gives away, like, I've been thinking about this, man. Like, who, like, in terms of giveaway RuneScape,
yeah,
like, who else is there besides you?
Okay, so I think that I have like the most consistent schedule where people are like, he's gonna be giving stuff away on this day at this time. But like, obviously, there's a lot of streamers that are giving away some like Odablock probably gives away like 50 bill just randomly,
Well, yeah, I've seen
SparkMac's been around.
I've seen that, but like, who does like the giveaways in the way you do? Because you have a whole game show, dedicated to it. You have like a proper system.
Right. Yeah, no, I mean, there might be some. I'll be honest, I don't keep up with everybody, but I would say that yeah, I'm probably one of the more consistent places to go for giveaways where people are like, I want free stuff. This is where I'm going.
With the with like Duel Arena and stuff back in the day, I feel like it was way more common, but that was also, nothing ever had that game show feel to it. Like, I feel like it was just like someone getting rich off a gamble and like giving it away a little bit. And you see PKs do that. Yeah.
The Duel Arena getting banned was huge for me because there was so much competition with giveaways before the Duel Arena was banned. Because, people go to the Duel Arena, they win, 10 bill, and they just do giveaways. Well, once the Duel Arena was banned, that didn't affect me at all with the giveaways. In fact, I had another streamer, nice guy, but he had been making money at the Duel Arena, and he was doing a bunch of giveaways, and he messaged me because he was kind of like panicking. And he's like, dude, how are you like affording to do all the giveaways still? Like, what do you do to get all the money? And I was like, oh, yeah, people just give it to me. And he's like, what do you mean? I'm like, yeah, people, they come in the channel and they see what we're doing and they think it's fun and they just give me all their money. And he's like, how do I replicate that? I'm like, I don't know if you like, I don't know if you can. It's kind of a weird thing,
I think that's the craziest. Happened. I think that's what like really sets you apart from everyone else, because like I feel like you're the only one who gives away clean money, like I feel like it's either like, it used to be a lot of like Duel Arena, like, oh, just one big on a gamble or whatever. I mean, you'll see PK sometimes, like, every now and then, like in that space, you'll like get a huge amount of GP and then just give something away that you don't really need. But like no one really does it the way you do it. Like, are there any other Are there any
I'm
others?
sure. Oh, I'm sure. There's so many streamers, dude. I can't keep up, but no, there's a lot of sketchy ones for sure.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of
There were some
shady.
OG ones like back in the day. I feel like I know you remember homie back in the day who had a really good thing going, dude. Remember Kaba?
Oh yeah, I love Kaba. Yeah, he
Dude,
was
so Kaba had a great thing going on. I mean, he's the only
yeah.
person I remember who really had that like giveaway like that game show type vibe to what he was doing.
Yeah, and his money, so his whole stream, because dude, he was like a 1,400 total account, but his whole content was like flipping, and he would just make the money live and then give it away. It was pretty cool.
Well, yeah,
Um,
I remember actually watching Kaba's stream. It was actually very, very sad. Like
oh no.
I was watching when like I was literally watching live at the point where like what more or less led to the end of Kaba's streaming career.
It was the Wiki, right?
Yes. So like you said, he had he didn't really get donations. I mean, I'm sure he did here and there, but that wasn't his main source. He had, like you said, he flipped on the GE. And he had this like way of understanding the GE, like I don't know if it was like a algorithm that he developed himself. I'm not going to oversell it or whatnot, but he had a way of understanding the GE to flip items and always make money on it, and that's where he would fund his giveaways. And he also, the unfortunate part is because like of all the giveaway streamers, with all the like dark ties to it with like gambling and all that, he's one of the only people who I've ever seen who did it for kind of the love of the game, just like kind of making people happy and making an event out of it, really. I remember he used to pull out the
Yeah.
saxophone and it was such a good time, man. His stream was really a vibe. And so what I was saying is I remember watching his stream live, and a chatter comes in and says, "Hey, have you seen this?" And they drop a link to something on the OSRS wiki. And it's this new wiki GE flipping tool. And
Yep.
I watched him look at it and start inputting items and seeing the outputs, and his instant reaction was like, dude, this is my algorithm. Like this is my method. And he had a whole
Yeah.
meltdown of like, am I still going to be able to flip? Am I still going to be able to make money? It really was sad because I feel like if he had, I feel like he took it pretty rough because I don't know. I feel like he could have found a way to do it, but I think he was
Yeah.
just so beat up because he
So
feel like he discovered something and it was like taken from him.
so I think what it was is it was when they linked RuneLight to the Grand Exchange prices
Yeah,
on
that
the
must have been
wiki.
it.
And so what happened is there is all these flipping tools, and it would basically show you the margin. And so like when everyone knows the margin just got smaller and smaller and smaller. And so like he was flipping god swords probably for like 1 mil margins, and it like overnight went to like 50K margins. So
Yeah.
yeah, that was rough. That
Yeah,
was
I remember
rough.
him trying to see like, okay, maybe I can still make it work, and still going with his still trying to flip, because that was also part of his that was part, it was, he wasn't like secret about it. Like he would flip on
Yeah.
stream and be like, I'm about to put this, and this is the amount of money I'm going to get back. And I remember he was like, okay, I'm going to see if I can still do this. And then once this tool came out, he was just not seeing the same returns that he was seeing before. And it was
Yeah.
so sad to see, because it was like watching Jamie Lannister like fight with his left hand, just not the same night.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, dude.
he just like completely was stripped of his power. And that was unfortunate to see. I remember there was like a little stint where he was like, because like you said, dude, he was like a 1,400 total account. Like he wasn't like a badass PVMer, or like knowledgeable about the game. Like he just had this one niche knowledge of like flipping on the Grand Exchange within RuneScape. And I remember he did try like learning raids and stuff, and you could just tell he was just not into it. We all have our things that we like about this
Yeah.
game, and so he was just not into it, and he like slowly like faded out, which was kind of sad to see
Yeah.
because I feel like besides you, I think that's like the only like real like game show type giveaway streamer that I seen, and he really had the personality and the entertainment value to like keep it going if he found some other way to happen. But I feel like he took that really tough.
Yeah, he did. He did. Yeah, and that was like you said, is his main shtick. He should have done what I do, man.
So
Got to
how
get an
okay,
inside guy.
so how do you so this is like how did you get to where you are now? I know it's like oh, it was not overnight or anything. I remember you showed at one point like what your original I know you have your giveaway tab and then you have the mega tab, which is like
Yeah.
the real heavy items. And I remember you showed a screenshot of what your mega tab used to look like. And it was like
Yeah.
whips and stuff and I mean like was there a turning point where you just started getting overflowed with all these donations? Like how'd you handle that? And how did that start?
Yeah. Well, it started really small. So, um, when I first started streaming old school, I was just like, I was like a nightmare zone account at first. Like I'd maxed an RS3, and I was one of those guys that was kind of like, oh, I don't think I want to start all over. But I just kind of like started AFKing Nightmare Zone, and I was like maxed combat stats, and I was like, what can I do to make money in this game? And at the time, it was like Zulra, I think was like 5 mil an hour,
Oh
which
yeah.
that was like 6 years ago. So that was like pretty decent money at that time, you know. Um, and so I was like just killing Zulra, and I was giving away just I would give away like part of my GP per hour, like every hour, and it was really small. Like I think I was giving away like a mil every hour, and I just right away, like within the first few streams, I had some guys that were like, "Hey, give this, ZGS away," which was like 4 mil or whatever, right? And it was like, "Yo, no, that's crazy." Okay. And then another guy brings like an AGS, which is like 10 mil or whatever. I don't know. I don't remember the prices, but you know, it was big, and it was like, this is crazy. And we were doing like goodie bag style, where I just put a bunch of stuff in my goodie bag. Although I call it the goodie bank because I just throw it in. I just made like a tab
Yeah.
of stuff to give away, and it started really small. It was like 10 mil at first, and then after like a week, it was like 100 mil, and then a few more weeks, it was a few hundred mil, and now it's been 10 bill for a while. It hovers around 10 bill these days. Um, I think the last time I looked, we've given away like 150 bill.
So
And so,
you've
yeah,
kept track of this. Like you got like a
yeah, I got an
spreadsheet and
Excel.
everything.
Yeah.
Um
So it's not super precise, but basically anytime someone will donate, I'll just write down their donation. So like I have the total amount that people have donated.
so
And
it's not like you don't got like web
it's
links hooked
it's
to
not
the wiki
it's
or
it's not like an exact, yeah, like
so you'll just
I
write
keep
down
track of it.
like ferocious gloves like 8 mil, whatever.
No, not even that. I'm just like Hamsey, 100 mil or whatever.
Oh,
Like
okay.
whatever your
Just
total
the
is.
GP value of what they gave you.
Yeah, in fact, actually I have your total, Hamsey. You want
Okay,
to know
I
what your
asked that
total is?
because I did give you ferocious gloves at one point. What is my total? I
I
think
got you.
I've donated you maybe like once or twice. I don't
I
know.
got you, bro.
Dude.
Bro, you cheap ass, dude. We've
What
been
am I
friends for
gonna
like
do,
6 years.
dude?
7 mil.
7
mil,
mil,
dude.
dude. That's the high?
Yeah.
Is it one? Does it show how many?
Look, I got the year. Hold on. I gotta unhide.
Dude, yeah, it must have been that Hydra leather, dude. 7 mil, bro. That's
Unhide
one.
columns.
That's
It
one.
was looks like it was. I see. I have the years combined because I didn't. I started keeping track of individual years, but it was sometime between 2020 and 2022.
Okay,
You donated
you know
7 mil.
why you should see that as a very high value donation? Because
You know what?
I remember when I donated that to you, dude. And
Yeah.
honestly, man, financially, I was not in a place to be donating anything. You know what it was, dude? It was
Yeah.
during the first ever Trailblazer League. And and for some like reason, I was just so into this like fake game mode that I didn't care about the main game at the time. So during the
Yeah.
league, I went and donated you money. And then when the league was over, I was like, shit, dude, I could have used that, man.
No, and you know what? I'm busting your balls. I do really appreciate it. That is very generous. But no, yeah, that's crazy. That is actually how I do get a lot of donations. It's like people quit the game or drunk. I try my best to not take money from people quitting or that are drunk. But sometimes people force it on me. They're like, take it or I'm gonna drop it. And it's like, well,
So
okay.
okay, so I'm sure you've dealt with it.
Yeah.
Like how many times, or is there any like specific times you ever get people asking for their stuff back?
I have had that one time really
Oh, only
bad
one
where a guy
time.
donated.
Oh, one time
No,
bad,
no.
but more than one
No, no,
time.
I've had it a few times. I don't feel bad about it anymore because I do kind of make it clear when I take, especially if it's like a big donation. If it's like a big
Yeah,
donation, I'll make it pretty clear. Like I'm not like an ATM. This isn't like
and it's
because
all
like
on stream. So you have a clip of
the thing
you.
is, the thing is, if you donate, your money is given away pretty quick.
Yeah,
And so, like, if you come back like a month later and you ask for your money back, well, now you're like taking someone else's prize that they donated, right? So, like, if you come to the stream and you're like, "Hey, give away these primordial boots," and you're like waiting to see me give them away, and it's like, "Oh, actually, I'm gonna give them back to this other guy," like that feels kind of crappy. So I don't really do like give backs. There was one time there was a guy and he had been quitting, and he had donated like I think it was like Full Inquisitor when it like first came out or something. I don't know.
oof,
And I
dude.
think
The
I
fuck
did give it
the
back to
mace was
him,
like a bill
but
at one point, I think.
yeah, yeah. I don't do that anymore. I'll be honest. Just because it's not really fair to other people that have donated because I can't keep track of what each individual donates.
I
This
mean,
sounds
yeah.
terrible. I sound like such an asshole, but
No, no,
like there's
no,
just so
but
we give away so much. It's I can't keep track of it
yeah,
like that.
yeah, but there is a lot of responsibility on you. I mean, honestly, I would be like, I'm sure you probably have a lot of stress involved with keeping these items safe. I mean, this is your account. Your account probably has so much
Oh,
value on it.
dude,
I
I
mean,
got hacked earlier this week on
no.
one of my real
Oh my
accounts.
God.
And it's like the main
How did
one
that
that like
happen?
I don't know. Have you ever seen the image where it's like a tower and there's like a tiny domino at the bottom and it's like holding the Star Wars universe together or something and it's like this one piece of lore. I don't know you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Anyways, whatever. Okay, well, this is like the domino to destroy everything. Okay, and it got hacked and I was freaking out. I think I got everything taken care of. I looked up the IP that it came from and it's like a brute force thing. I guess there was like a leak of
Yeah.
something and yeah, I don't know how they got around my 2FA though. That's the part that's freaking me out cuz I'm like I can't even get into this account without my phone. How did they get in? So that actually just happened like 2 days ago. So if I end up hacked in a few days, I'm going to blame you.
Okay, well, yeah. I
But
will
yeah, no,
not help you with
there
that.
is
But like, how
stress.
like do you not feel stressed all the time?
No, not anymore. I mean, dude, it's been 6 years of doing it. So, but there definitely was a time where I like super secured all of my stuff. And just, I mean, I've done everything I can do. So there's no point to stress. You know what I mean? Like I have all the security measures and there's nothing else I can do to be more secure. So if I get hacked, like ripperoni, it is what it is. But yeah, no, it's super stressful. Um, I try to be a super good steward of all the money that I'm given because, um, people are giving me money, so I like to be responsible with it. I did actually, for the first time in my entire RuneScape career, and I've been playing since 2004. I got scammed, bro.
Ooh.
Um, and it was max
Oh.
cash.
Oh, I saw this. I
Yeah,
saw the clip of this.
dude. Dude.
And
Okay.
so I saw this clip. I'm trying to remember exactly what happened, but I know it involved a name
Yep.
change, someone giving you max cash,
Yep.
someone saying, actually give it back to me, I have another idea. And someone sent this clip
Yep.
to me and I watched it on stream. And I remember
Yep.
being on stream watching this clip. And like my reaction was like, dude, I've never seen Beggar be this careless because you are so
Yep.
on top of it. Like they just got you in a
Yep.
cloud moment, huh?
It was like part of it. What it is that the scam was so simple that it's dumb. Like, you know, it's almost like where they give you the party hat in the trade, and they're like, "Hey, meet my alt account in Cammy. Here, take this teletab." Right? Is that kind of your brain's just like, "Oh, okay," you know? So what it was is there's a gentleman in my stream who has donated like 50 billion GP.
Yeah.
Legit, right? And so he just throws money around like max cash that was the third max cash stack for that night. Okay. So like we had already given away like 4 bill.
From the same guy?
And yeah, he's crazy. He's a
Okay.
maniac.
I'm
And
already assuming you're not going to do this, but we don't have to say any names just so these rats in the listeners don't go harass them begging for
right. Yeah. No, he's cool. I think he made his money from I think he owned like a death matching
Okay,
CC
because
back
that's
in the
also
day.
what I was going to ask you as well. You can
I
continue with the
don't I
story, but
don't know.
you can
I
continue
don't know.
with the
I did
story.
catch him. I did catch him one time on the forums, like flipping third age druidic. So it could be something with that. I don't know. He's got so. I mean, dude, if you're donating 50 bill, like it's nothing. Like it's got to be. I think the only way you can do it is to run like one of those big clan things. He's legit though. He's been around for like 6 years. He's got like a Zuck helm. He's got everything. You know, like he's a gamer. So anyways, but yeah, he donates a lot. So what happened is he gave me this second or third max cash stack, and he's like, "Let's do a fashion scape." Okay, he trades me the money. Okay, we get out of the trade. Okay, he's literally just it's me and him. We're the only people there. We're like in the clan hall, I think, because we just done like a drop party. And he's like, "Hey," and he's got a 3-letter name, by the way. That's an important part of the story. He's got a 3-letter name.
Ooh.
And we get out of the trade, and he says, "Hey, I changed my mind. Give that back real quick," which is exactly the kind of stuff he always like. He's always doing stuff like that, right? So, and he traded me. So I trade him. I give him the money back. I'm like, "All right, let's do it, dude." Somebody had copied his 3-letter name, and they made a 3-letter name that's the exact same as his with like one space in it.
Oh.
And they logged in underneath him, so I didn't even like see them run up. Oh, bro, it was bad. And you know what kind of sucks though is like that person planned that. Like there was some planning. Firstly, to get the name, like they had been planning that for a minute, so they're like hate watching the stream, just
Well,
waiting
yeah,
to
you probably
pounce.
have a lot of snakes watching you, man, all the time.
Yeah, I think so.
Like,
That
I
is the
mean,
downside.
do you have trust?
That is,
Do you have trust issues? Like,
yeah, no, I think that is the worst part. Like, dude, I love giving back to the community. Like growing up playing the game, like giveaways and drop parties were like my favorite part. That's why like I got into it. But like I will say the only time I ever think about like, yeah, I think I might be done with the get. It's like with stuff like that. It's like, man, there's a lot of bad characters with this stuff, you know? I don't know.
yeah,
But
and they all
overall,
got their eyes on you because you're the goat of the
yeah.
giveaways. Like, you're
Yeah. I gotta
number
I
one on their
refocus.
list.
It's kind of like red light, green light. You always notice like how many red lights there are, but you never know how many green lights.
Yeah.
Um, there's so many more green lights. You know, so many more people have fun, and it changes like their game. You know, if you give a guy that has like 100 mil bank a Tebow, I mean
I mean, you
you
change
made
your
his like
life, and
month,
you've
year,
done
whatever.
that to a
So
handful of people. Like, I mean, dude, you
yep,
even did that to me when I first. I mean, when I first found your stream, like, for all the people listening who don't know, like this man Beggar made me, man. This is the guy who got me Twitch affiliate, like straight up off of a raid.
let's go.
I remember winning like some Bandos boots or something. Dude, I was at work actually. Like I was at work. I think you did like a marbles race and it was a marbles race and I had my laptop up. I was doing like some overnight shifts. It was during COVID. There was fucking nothing going. And like of course, like as the marbles are going, um something comes up that draws my attention at work. Like the one time all night. And so like I have my laptop in the back and I remember just hearing like out of the corner of my eye while I'm dealing with something like Hamsey, where's Hamsey? And I come running back to my laptop and find out that I had won something in one of your giveaways, and I think it was I want to say 3 pairs of Bandos boots, which at the time like that
Huge.
GP for me where I was in the game was like, dude, I was like, are you serious? Is this guy really about to just give this to me, man? So like, I mean, it is good to see. It is good that you get to see like because I mean,
Yep.
you have made a lot of people's days. There definitely is a lot of that like trust issue shit. I mean, there's a lot of snakes. There's a lot of fake people out there. Like, how did it
Yeah.
turn out with you and that guy who like I think
Oh,
if I heard correctly, like he forgave you, like he understood.
so gracious. So gracious. Listen, bro, one day I'm gonna get like third age druidic or something. I'm paying him back one day. I'm broke as heck, right? I have like 200 mil bank. Like everyone thinks I'm rich because I give away so much money. Dude, I'm freaking broke. I play an Ironman. Like I have no money. So that's what sucked, dude. You know what it felt like? It genuinely felt, it was the worst, dude. I feel like, and I still feel really bad about it. Cause like if I was to replace that and like with bonds, that's like 3 grand, bro. Like
Yeah,
that's
fuck, man.
that's rough, dude. I feel like I borrowed someone's car and like totaled it. Like I
You
like
did.
that's what it feels like. So I felt horrendous. He was very gracious about it. He was actually super nice and because I was like ready to like I'm like, oh my god, like I gotta spend the next year like just doing Tom or something. Like I don't know how I'm gonna
Doing
pay this
next.
back, dude. Like, yeah, I'm about to like forget content creation. I'm just gonna like I'm just gonna be doing grinding raids all day or something. I don't
I
know.
mean, maybe it's a good wake up call
Um
though, because like I said, you've always been the most careful, and you had one slip up, and I
yeah.
think that's good to make sure it never happens again.
Well, and that's the thing. I am even like I am always it is kind of crazy that they got me because like I you've seen me. I always like confirm trades and stuff. It's just it's because it was that guy. Like it was the perfect storm. I don't know. Really crazy. That they got me like that because I am always so careful. But yeah, it sucked. But he was super gracious and he literally he like didn't even care, dude. He's like, I don't care about the GP at all. And he actually like felt bad. He's like, I ruined the night. I'm like, bro, you gave away like 4 mil. I think we're famous, boys. Like, I don't know. He's a good guy. And he actually what else? Oh, he did this thing. He does this thing where he gave me like an Ellie and had me like alk it. And he's like, do a money making guide. It was like we making guide. It was like, look, you can alk about 800 of these an hour and they alk for a mil each. That's 800 mil an hour, boys. Like it was really like money.
I think
He's
I
all
saw
about
that.
having fun and he's all about just having fun. So he was super gracious and really encouraged me to like keep going because like I was like I'm done doing giveaways. Like I quit, bro. That's crazy. He kind of
Yeah,
talked me
I
back
mean,
into it. So
that's probably why a lot of people probably feel the same way. Like they can't keep up doing the giveaways for so long. That's why you're the GOAT. We've seen a lot of giveaway streamers come and go throughout the years. And someone who just came to my mind. Do you remember a guy named Morgan Cooley?
yes, dude. Yes, I do. That guy, that was a crazy thing, man. Yes. He
He
seemed
used
like a
to
really
give
nice
a.
guy.
He seemed like a very nice guy. He almost seemed like, I don't know if he's just a complete sociopath and like very good
Uh-huh.
at acting like he doesn't know what he's doing is completely wrong. But I used to watch this guy's streams in complete awe because, we say like
Yeah.
you're the giveaway goat, like over time of your consistency, how long you've been doing it. But
Yeah.
do you remember how much that guy used to give away?
Do you know the conclusion of that guy and how it ended?
I kind
Do
of
you know,
do, but
like
I want to hear it in
okay,
your story.
okay. I got to witness like the end. This was the last time I ever saw him. So Morgan Cooling, he was uh this was back when the Duel Arena was still around, and he was giving away like 1 billion GP every day. At least 1 billion GP. And then if you would like raid him, he would give you like whatever you rated him with, he was giving out like if you rated him with like 10 plus people, he'd give you like 100 mil. And so like everyone was rating this guy. It was absurd. It was insane. And he was just doing it like every day. So like after like day 3 or 4 of seeing this guy, I thought, okay, he probably just won like 10 bill at the Duel Arena. But after like 30 days of him giving out like billions of GP every day, I started to be like, what the heck is he doing? Like this is beyond anything.
Something was
Like
up.
you can't make this kind of money. Well, the last time I ever saw him, he came on stream and he's like, "Hey guys, yeah, it's me. I've been botting. I have a huge bot farm and I'm gonna save RuneScape by flooding it with bots." And like, I don't know, it was insane. I was like, oh my gosh. Um,
I remember this, and
that was the last
the
time.
thing is,
That's the last time I ever saw him.
he said it in a way where like he didn't even think what he was doing was wrong.
Yeah, yeah. No,
And
that was a character.
he had other tendencies like that too, because I don't remember. So I found Morgan Cooley through you, brother. You rated him one day, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah.
And that's where I found him, and he was doing a giveaway. He was like, "Thanks, Beggar, for the raid. Here's your 50 mil, and by the way, I'll pay you guys for for rating, which I don't know is against Twitch TOS or not."
It's definitely okay. So, firstly, this was like 6 years ago.
This is COVID, yeah.
To put this in context, this is like 6 years ago. There was not as much. They've definitely cracked down on like the strictness of like because that today is like
this was 5 years ago. This is when
you can't pay people GP for rating your channel. That is not okay.
No, this was a big influx
like,
of like people coming into Twitch during COVID.
Yeah. This was a different time though too. I feel like everything like every single streamer was just basically doing like actually just selling gold. Like
this was before
giveaways.
Okay, that's actually something I wanted to touch on. But what I was also going to say is this was before even music DMCA was a thing. Like this was back when you could freely have any music, doesn't matter, in your VODs.
Oh,
this was before that whole like clip apocalypse happened. When Alpha got banned and all that. But with the real world trade thing, one thing I remember the first time I ever was in Morgan Cooling's stream, this guy used to give away just so much fucking money. And I remember him advertising one of his giveaways. Hey everyone, welcome to my stream. Like this is what we're doing. We're doing a giveaway. You can enter by doing this. And if you win this much RuneScape GP. And this is what he said. He said, if you don't play RuneScape, that's fine. You can still enter and just make an account really quick. And you can still win the GP. And then here is a link where you can real world trade for real money.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Just full advertising. You don't have to play the game to join the giveaway. You can just make an account real quick, get some GP, and here is a literal link to a website where you can trade it for real money. Like you don't have
oh wow.
And he said it with the straightest face and a smile, as if like, I'm just here to help people have a good time.
So you know what? That's interesting you say that, because I do remember being a little. I've always tried to like distance myself from like rule breakers and stuff, when I stream and stuff. And I remember when he was on the scene, it was like a little sketchy where it's like, is he breaking the rules? Like, how's he make it? Because like in my mind, I was like, maybe he's winning in the duel arena. Like, because that was the thing. Like, there's so many people that were winning big and just doing crazy stuff. I definitely didn't see that.
Yeah.
that would have been. And eventually I did distance myself because it was like he's giving away way too much money. He was a nice guy, or I think I don't know. I didn't know him
No,
that
he
well, but he
seemed
seemed
like a
like
nice guy.
guy.
Like he didn't
But
seem.
yeah, I definitely one thing I've learned over the years is like, and it kind of sucks too because like I feel like I personally don't like to be uh involved with people that are breaking the rules, and unfortunately like there just so many of the giveaway streams are, and so it makes it really hard to like collaborate with other giveaway streamers,
That's something I wanted to ask
so
about
yeah, it's
as
tough.
well earlier, because you get all your money. Um, you're in a very good position where you get all your money from donations, but like
Yep.
that's got to be some dirty money in there that they're donating to you.
I mean, yeah, probably. I try my very best. So like, for example, I had a guy literally yesterday, Saturday, and he was like, "Hey dude, I want to donate like 500 mil." And I was like, "Okay, he's like been in the stream a while." I was like, "Okay, bro, like what's your account?" And I look up his account and it was like 1,800 total, but there was like no dude, like this account probably has made like 100 mil. You know what I mean? Like there's no way you've made that much money. Which, maybe you flip or maybe you've won like some giveaways. So like I'm not calling you a liar, right? Okay, just to be clear, like maybe you're legit, but I'm not gonna take that money, bro. So like, I turned that guy down. There's another guy I want to donate. There was another guy that wanted to donate 60 mil, and the same kind of thing with his. It's like you can see just by looking at the account, like this account should not be giving away this money, right? And I said to the guy, I said, listen, brother, um, if this money is like not legit, like please don't give it to me. And he said like, up to you, bud. And I was like, okay, thank you so much. Thank you so decline, thank
That's
you.
a
Like
no. That's a no. But so what?
this is not good money.
So how do you navigate? Not to like scare you or anything, but I mean,
Yeah.
again, these people could all be full of shit. You never know. But there's so many people with the same exact story that you think maybe they are telling the truth. You ever seen people like get banned for real world trade because they took like a raid split from someone?
Um not personally, but I mean, yeah, I
I
see
mean,
that
I've
on
seen
Reddit
it.
and
I've
stuff.
seen it on Twitter like a bunch. Not anyone that I know personally, which is why I'm like,
Yeah.
I can't judge these characters just purely off of a post. But like, I've seen people get banned for real world trade, and it's like, all I did was take a raid split. Like
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Again, I'm sure like as careful as I am, I'm sure someone has snuck through, typically the only thing I can do is like, okay, they've been in the stream a long time, right? So like obviously the longer you've been in the stream, the more you hang out, like the less sus it is if you give me like a big donation, right? Like if you're
yeah.
brand new to the stream and you come with like there was one time this guy came in first day in the stream and he's like, "Hey, I want to give you something." Logs in and he's trading me like max cash, right? And I was like, "Oh heck no, dude! Like
Like, what do you
that's
do with that? Like, you just, I mean,
okay."
so many
So
other people
this
would just instant accept.
so this particular guy, look him up. Man had like 12,000 Hydra KC or something insane. And he had a bunch of other boss KC too, right? And he's like, yeah, I killed Hydra when it first came out. I was like one of the top ranked Hydra people. And I quit the game like 4 years ago. And I play leagues now or League of Legends. And I just
It's
want
a
to give away
bot.
my bank. And I'm
Hydra bot.
like, no, he had like all kind of stuff. He had like
Oh,
he had like
okay.
everything. No, yeah, like that was, but like it was clear that his main money like had probably come from that. But no, he had everything. It was like a full account, right? So you can kind of tell what a legit account looks like, right? So that's the best I can do. I can look at your account, I can look at your boss cases, I can look at your total levels, like how long you've been in the stream, all of that,
I
right?
think that's the
But
main one. Is how long you've been in the stream. Even though some people will
yeah,
probably play the
yeah.
long game.
I was gonna say that is not always the best, dude. I've had people, and like
That
everybody,
probably
like you know
hurts
how I
too.
feel about it.
That
It's so
hurts.
frustrating. It's so frustrating when a regular tries to give me, because like to me, like dude, like I
Like now you're
stream.
making it
This is my
personal.
I stream like full time. This is like my full time gig. This is like my job. It's like yeah, it's like you're trying to get me fired, bro. Like, like that's what it feels like. You give me this real world trade to go. What's wrong with you? So yeah, it's super frustrating. Um,
Well,
and I have had people
I'm sure, yeah.
that have tried.
But you do stream full time, but it's not all giveaways. You also have actually I think 3 out of 5. You stream 5 nights a week, yeah, and
Yep, yep,
and
yep.
3 out of 5 of those are actually not giveaways. You do your Ironman streams.
Ironical man.
You
That's
just
right.
play the game like a normal RuneScape player.
That's right, dude. 2 out of 3 mega rares right now. Let's go.
Yeah, it must be nice. But
Pretty good.
what do you like? Like, I mean, as someone who does this for your work full time, how do those different kind of streams help you out financially?
So part of what it was is when I quit my job during COVID to like go full time, I kind of was like, you know what? I kind of want to do like I kind of want to appeal to 2 different audiences. That was kind of like my idea. I kind of want to appeal to like gamers, but I also want to appeal to like, new players and like people that are and so I kind of like split my content into 2 different groups. So it's like we have Ironman nights where I'm just gaming, and then giveaway night. And so it is like 2 different audiences. I will say one thing that I have discovered for me personally is that playing RuneScape makes a lot less money than putting on a show. So my giveaway night is more of a show. Like I'm trying to be entertaining. I'm like it's more of entertainment than whatever. I don't know how to explain it. But like, there are like streamers that have like a lot of viewers, and they are like some of the best players in the game, and they're not making a whole lot of money.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Um
Yeah, I don't want to like call anyone out specifically because I don't
yeah,
want to
yeah.
like. It's not meant as like a dig
And
on anyone, but
no, yeah, no, not at all, not at all. No shame at all. But
it's
like
just an observation. You
entertainment,
see one person make way more money than the other, and it's like, but
right?
why? They're so much better at the game. Like, then you realize that's not all there is to it.
Yeah, I think that um it's a lot more energy, it's a lot more engagement with the audience, right? That's the biggest thing. It's a lot more engagement with the audience. And so yeah, so I make a lot more money. Not even just on giveaway night. Pretty much anytime I'm like not playing the game. like like if I'm just like goofing around with the audience. Yeah, financially that does pretty well. But there's also people that build like a very big audience, like okay, Foe and Bodhi, right? And they are making money off of subscriptions, right?
Yeah,
And stuff like that. So if you get like a big enough audience, then obviously, you know,
but like you're not gonna just become Foe or Bodhi, like with your
right?
getting
Yeah,
people
yeah.
intrigued in
No,
what you're doing in RuneScape.
I don't think I could ever be Foe or Bodhi because I'm not good at the game. And I also cannot multitask and read chat like that. They're crazy, dude. I don't know how they read the chat so much.
I mean, yeah,
Um,
um, I mean, I don't have the numbers, right in front of me. I'm kind of just talking to my ass, but I don't think they're like the top funded. I mean, they're probably the top funded streamers, but there's probably other people who rival them who are not nearly as
Um,
talented at the game.
um, do you mean like financially? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they're pretty up there. I feel like when you have like, I think they have like thousands of subs. That adds up. That adds
Yeah,
up a lot.
I mean, they are kind of just
But
the
yeah,
OGs, but like,
yeah,
again,
they're like
like I'm trying
they're
to
the big
figure out how
dogs.
to
They're on
like
another level.
I'm trying to like figure out how to say this without like, you know, like
Here's a good
disrespecting
example.
anyone.
Here's
But
a good
like,
example.
yeah, go ahead.
Oda Block is good at the game, okay? But he's also an entertainer, right? Um, and so this is kind of what I'm talking about. So like when Twitch had like a leak of finances like years ago, Oda was like in the top 50. Okay. So uh yeah, my point is like entertainment and like I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm sick, by the way, audience listening. I'm coming off of COVID or some bull crap, dude. I've been dying all week. My brain is like half capacity right now.
Dude, you're all good, man. Yeah, I remember when that leak came
Yeah.
out. That was a little controversial. You were
Yeah.
somewhere on there.
That was like my first year. You know, it's crazy. That was like my first year streaming. I hadn't even gone full time yet, and I was in the top 2,000. And
So,
that
like,
sounds
how does that make
really
you like
cool.
that's just like, I mean, as much as that is not anyone's fucking business to know,
Yeah.
that is kind of a good way for you to understand, if you work in any other industry in the world, like
Yeah.
I'm in hotel management, like I know like a ballpark what a front desk manager makes, what a front office manager makes, what a director of
Yeah.
front office makes, but when it comes to streaming, I feel like it's just all over the place and you have no idea.
Yeah. So this was years ago, and Twitch has come a long way. But yeah, no, it was good insight because I was in the top 2,000. So while that sounds really cool, it was more just very frightening because it was like, wow, no one is making money on Twitch.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I saw that too, actually. Okay, so not to like, so all right, so for me, like that was something that I kind of did think about at the time because that was when I was at an interesting point in my career, like coming off of COVID, not really understanding what the future was going to look like. Do I go, streaming is a hobby, like I've always been, but this was during a period where like my actual job future was in jeopardy and I didn't know, what else. And I was like, I was making a little bit of money here. And so like seeing that kind of did give me an idea of like what my realistic ceiling was. I mean, obviously
yeah.
the sky is the limit, but that was kind of like being like, oh wow, these are the streamers that I feel like if I really did apply myself, I could be doing that, and they're making that.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
maybe I'll try to stick with my job. I don't know.
Yeah. Stay in school, kids.
Yeah. Yeah, that was an
Yeah. No,
interesting.
no, it was super eye opening. So like at the time, I hadn't gone full time yet, and I don't even actually. I think it was like 2 years worth of whatever, like of pay or whatever. Um, dude, I'm just gonna be fully transparent. I think it was like $30,000, and I was like ranked 2,000. So like less than
Over a
two
year?
thousand people over like 2 years.
2 years?
It might have been more than that. I don't remember. Can I be honest? I don't remember, but it was like it basically. I don't remember the exact numbers, but basically, like less than 2,000 people were making like over $30,000 a year. It was really bad. I was like, "Whoa, dude! Oh
Yeah.
no!" Now I do feel like that Twitch has gotten way more monetized
Yeah.
since then,
Yeah.
and I do feel like there is a lot more earning potential on Twitch. That being said, if like a kid came up to me and was like, "Can I be a Twitch streamer when I?" No, don't do anything else. Like your odds are impossible,
Do
basically.
something that gets you health insurance.
Yeah, yeah. Even like for me, dude, like I feel like I'm doing. I would love to see my ranking now. Honestly, I feel like I'm doing pretty good on Twitch. But even like me, it's like, dude, yeah, I don't have health insurance. I have zero stability. I'm sacrificing, you know, uh, uh a resume, right? Like there's a lot, and so it is very like it is kind of like stressful as even like as like a quote unquote successful streamer. It's like I don't know if this is a good idea, bro.
I mean, yeah, you got to be on the
Like
grind all the time. But is there any
yeah. Oh,
aspect of that
and
that forces you to even go harder and be like kind of back against the wall? I have to do this.
I think I have like safety nets where, I have good relationships with like my previous employers and coworkers, and I do feel like I have like things I could fall back onto if I needed to. Um and so that's always like in the back of my head as like, okay, if this ever like didn't work out, I could go and do, you know, whatever, right? But yeah, no, I'm always trying to stay like relevant with like I don't know, not getting stale basically.
Yeah, I mean,
Which
you have a good model right now, though. I mean, the giveaway streams are
yeah.
probably, where you probably make the most money throughout the week. I'm assuming, but then again, it
Yeah.
wouldn't be that way if it was just giveaways 5 nights a week. Like, I feel like I mean, for me personally, like becoming your boy, like I can tell you, there's a very clear pipeline of like come for the giveaways, stay for the Ironman streams. I'm
Yeah,
sure you've heard that
definitely.
before.
And yeah, and I think too, part of doing the Ironman is like I kind of look at the weekday streams, like the iron streams. That's kind of like growing my channel. Because like the giveaway viewers, that's like not real growth. Does that make sense? Like like anyone could go live and give away 1 billion GP and have 100 viewers in their chat,
I mean,
right?
yeah, yes and no. I mean,
Um,
again, like we were speaking earlier, like they can definitely do that. You can put giveaway in your stream title and obviously, see non-organic
yeah,
growth. But over the course of time, like that's what separated you from, because people have done that before. People have done that before,
yeah,
but what has separated you from those people is your consistency over time.
yeah, yeah. Giveaway viewers are fickle. Is I guess what I'm trying to say. And so the Iron Man streams, I look at that as like real growth. Like that's where I grow my channel and my audience. And then like the giveaway streams like a hook to get people like coming in to like watch the Iron streams, I
I
guess.
mean, it's a good model. You did a group
Yeah.
Ironman once, I heard.
Yeah, dude. I had this teammate who died to a Jogre, bro. It
Oh,
was
fuck
crazy.
off, man.
You
You
know,
know,
you know how many lives I lost?
dude, you're not gonna die to sand crabs, man. Like, what are you?
Okay, dude. Okay.
I'm sitting there trying to provide food for the family. You know how many? I still to this day get people asking, like, "Hey, are you ever gonna run that team back?" For whoever doesn't know, this is our group Iron Man that we did on release. It was
Yeah.
myself, Beggar, Radish Boy, Molly Music, and Potato.
Yeah.
We had a great time, honestly. Like we did enjoy ourselves.
Yeah. I think I kind of killed the group, to be honest.
I'm glad you say that, honestly. That makes me glad to hear because I sometimes feel like I killed the group.
What? Why? What did you do?
Like I know I contributed a lot, but like dying on day one, I feel like
Oh no, it had
just
nothing to do with that, dude. Can I be honest? I'm just not a team player. That's it. That's it.
yeah,
I just
yeah.
was.
I
I
don't
just wanted to
know.
do my own thing. I'm like, all right, boys. I think what happened. Here's what happened when we started the GIM. We had like a date that we were kind of gonna stop at. We kind of all were just kind of like brainstorming how it was gonna work, but I think we had kind of mentioned like, oh, when league starts, we're gonna like stop and do leagues, right?
Yeah.
And so that was my plan because like I can commit to like a time frame, right? But then they pushed leagues back like 6 months.
But okay, yeah, we can just jump in right now. So we did that group Ironman account.
Yep.
You know who I blame for the death? Okay, I told you I blame myself a little bit. Dying on day one. I feel like I really like. It's just not a good way to start, you know. Especially since we got off to such a hot start, we were like one of the top ranked. That's actually what led to my demise. I remember I was sitting there at the an hour 21. I was sitting there an hour 21 of the stream. I hate the fact that the Tito's bottle is sitting next to me in that clip too. That just like doesn't help. But I'm in hour 21 of this stream, like straight off of Group Ironman release. And I've got two monitors, and I'm over here looking at one monitor. My client's on one, where I'm just getting beaten to death by this Jogre. And on the other monitor, I'm looking at the OSRS high scores for Group Iron. And I'm just sucking our own dicks about how well our team's doing.
You're bragging, bro.
I'm like, oh, we're in this place, but this team before us doesn't have this. I don't remember what I was saying. But dude, it's like my most haunting clip ever. And
it's so good. It's such a good clip.
So bad. It's so bad. And honestly,
I can honestly quote it pretty close. I feel like you're literally looking at the high score and you're like, and guys, we're actually like rank 25 right now. And if we move up a little bit more, oh my god, and you switch the screen, and there's just a Jogre.
Okay, you know what? I can while we're quoting things, I can quote your ladder death. Oh my god, I'm really gonna die! What was that?
You don't know that.
What was that?
Wow, dude, that's a really you nailed it.
cadence and perfect, dude. You can fucking you can put that shit side by side.
Okay, in my defense though, like who even knew you could die to a ladder? Like I you know what I mean?
I mean like dude, I don't know if it gets worse than that. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. Like, you're my boy. I'm gonna defend you to my grave.
I died, dude. I'm actually gonna be 100%. I'm not embarrassed by the ladder clip at all, because again, it's like I didn't know ladders could kill people.
But it's an iconic clip, at least. Like no one has ever seen some shit like that before. You dying to a ladder?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, that's it. Just you dying to a ladder. Iconic.
Yeah. My actual embarrassing one is I died to Bryophyta, dude.
Well, I feel like that's embarrassing because it's like it's a normal, you know, like newbie death. You know, the ladder is like just like anyone watching that is so probably laughing their fucking ass off because they've never seen that before. Good. Seeing someone die to Bryophyta is like, oh, this guy sucks. But you know, when you see someone die, seeing someone die to the ladder, like, I mean, like you sucked ass, but like that's like any like first time person seeing that clip is like that's not their reaction.
Yeah, no, it's an interesting death for sure. I think at that time I might have been the only person that have died to that ladder. I don't know.
No, probably, yeah. But how many people have died to Bryophyta? Probably tons of shit.
A lot, yeah. That one's not as cool. You're right. I watched that Bryophyta one back though, and I still to this day I'm like, what was going through my head?
Yeah, you were trying to make it exciting for the chat. At least you had it on stream though. I mean, my hardcore death being off stream is one of my biggest regrets. Like, it really is one of my biggest regrets, man. I remember dying on my hardcore off stream, and the pain I felt in my heart was unbearable, dude. Like,
Oh, yeah.
like
Just
the way it went down to, like, there's like a little bit of a story behind it, you know. Um,
yeah.
I was creeping up the ranks for. I went so dry for my Berserker ring at Rex. I'm at Rex doing. I had just passed 500 kills,
You
and
were
these
like
are
top 100 KC, I think, or
yeah, yeah.
100 high scores.
Yeah, yeah. I just passed 500 KC at Rex for hardcore. And I've done all of this with Iben Blast. Like, I got no magic boosting anything. And I remember I had just finished like a 7-8 hour stream. At the time I was working my like 3 to 11 shift. So I was starting my streams at midnight. I finished my stream like 7 a.m. Like a long Rex session, and I still don't have the ring. I can't believe the fact that I just hit 500 KC. So I get a little I think I had like a moment of like getting fed up, where I was like, you know what? Like, when I go back in there, I'm gonna speed this up. I'm gonna go do Major Arena 2 right now. It's 7 a.m. I've got no sleep, you know. I'm delusional. I'm like, what if I just went and did Major Arena 2 right now and got like a little bit of extra damage, which is so stupid in hindsight, man, because that probably sheds like 2 seconds off of a Rex kill. And I go and do it, and I'm hitting this locator orb that it takes a lot of HP off of you, and I'm hitting it, and it's leading me to this area, and I've got no overheads on at the moment, and I didn't know that I was walking straight into Callisto giant bear. I got hit, and also like, dude, like really unfair, bro. Like, I got hit like 250s in a row, which is like, come on, man. Like, you can't give me a little bit of grace. So very unlucky. I died. You know what happened that morning, or what I was supposed to just go straight into? My cousin's wedding was that day. So, like I said, I was up all night, sleep deprived, did not sleep. And now I've died on my hardcore. At this point, it's maybe like 8:30, 9 a.m. And my parents are I hear my parents all like waking up, like getting ready. All right, we gotta go to the wedding soon. It starts at noon. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me, man. And I'm absolutely dying. And just a fun fact is, my cousin who was getting married is the biggest socialite you've ever met. Like, she is the queen of DC. She knows fucking everybody. And I don't know how this match got made, but the guy that she was marrying was a total nerd.
Heck yeah.
He is a massive, lifelong World of Warcrafter. So I have to now put on a suit, get showered, and go to this wedding. Still no sleep. Like, and, you know, they do the reception. Everything's fine. I managed to stand on my feet for the whole thing. And now it's like the whole party. And he comes and seeks me out. He sees me on the side. Or, like, I'm looking down. Partly because I just died on my hardcore. Partly because I just haven't slept in 2 days. And he comes up to me and he's like, yo, like, what's going on? Like, I can see something's bothering you. And I try to tell him, like, no, don't worry. Like, this is your wedding, dude. Like, you're the groom. Like, don't worry about me, man. Like go have a good time. And he's like, no, I can tell something's bothering you. And I was like, well, I died on my RuneScape hardcore today. And, you know, he's a World of Warcraft guy. He doesn't know RuneScape, but he understands the concept of hardcore enough to be like, oh, dude, I'm sorry. Oh my God, hold on. And he waves.
Yeah.
He like motions over this. He had this like one specific staff member that was like, I guess like in charge of just keeping him happy and like following him all night. So he like motions this guy over, and he's like, we need 2 whiskeys. And and he just like, it was really really nice, dude. He took this whole moment to like sit with me and just be like, you know, I don't know much about RuneScape, but like, are you gonna like, he was asking me like pretty like understandable questions, like, are you gonna remake, what's the next step, like, like, do you get to keep the account? I don't know if it's like hardcore deletes. And so you know, I do like, from my hardcore death, I do actually have that like one like very nice memory of he's not my brother-in-law, but my guy who married my cousin, who I've grown up with, who's like kind of like a sister to me, so close enough. And yeah, the group hardcore death was a lot more dark,
Yeah. You know, when your hardcore died, I think I also offered you some comfort.
Oh, fuck off, dude. You like, dude, I'll never forget that. I actually did use that technique and got someone, I can't remember who after, but so you were so of all the like, as soon as I died, I was like scared to go live. I didn't know how, like my main thing was that I was just so distraught. I knew I was gonna die, you know. I was always more fascinated by the Ironman aspect of the game mode rather than the hardcore. So I knew when I was gonna die, like I was gonna continue on. But my main thing was that it happened off stream. Like, I really wanted to have a death clip. And there was a couple guys that I messaged like as soon as it went down. Actually, I think there was only 2. There's you and one other Australian streamer who will probably not be named. But I was like, I remember just being like, dude, this just happened. I don't know what the fuck to do with myself. And I remember, you are such a dickhead, dude. You messaged me back and you were like, oh, dude, it's okay. We've all been there. We died on hardcores before. If you want, like, we have this support group in this Discord. I can get you invited if you want. If you want the link, like, let me know. And I was like, oh, you know, that might be kind of nice. Like, yeah, send me the link. And you just messaged me back, oh, sit the fuck down, you died, idiot. There is no Discord, doesn't exist.
I have the actual message. I just searched it in our chat history, bro. I said, hey, I'm not supposed to talk about it, but I can get you an invite into the Greyhelm support group Discord. It offers coping mechanisms for hardcore Ironman deaths. And you're like, yeah, dude, that sounds good. And I'm like, JK, you freaking idiot. LOL. Oh, dude. That is what I got you so good, bro. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah, that was pretty good. I'm so sorry, man.
It's actually messed up, dude. I really needed it.
I love that you were wanting to get in though. You're like, yeah, that actually sounds.
I was like, yeah, dude. Dude, no, I straight up was like, oh, maybe I could like get some guidance on like what I do next. I don't know.
You know what, Hamsey? You missed your. Hey, you know what? Maybe that's your calling, dude. You need to start it. You need
is that
to
what
start...
it is, dude? Should I start the group?
Yeah. You need to start the Greyhelm support group Discord.
Well, honestly, man, like it's coming not full circle or anything, but you know, I did remake. I did remake immediately as soon as it went down. And then you know, I spent like a day playing this new hardcore, and I don't know, like right around when I got it, like Winter Tot ready, I had this realization that I was like, you know what, dude, I don't want to do this. Because again, I was always more into the Greyhelm of the Ironman aspect rather than the hardcore. I was like, there's so much I have yet to experience. So I'm going to continue on the Greyhelm. And then I realized that this account had already gotten some like good AFK capabilities to it. So I AFK'd it for 2 years. And now I'm streaming that for like that's been like my main account that I've been streaming now. I just AFK'd it for 2 years. People are like, dude, how did you build this account? Looks like you did it so smart. And I'm like, dude, this is probably the worst way you can ever start an account. This took me 2 years to build. 2 years to build. If you have 2 years, then maybe you're in good shape. But if you want to actually get going and start experiencing content, then absolutely not.
Yeah. Sometimes that is a way to build an account though. Like I know one guy and he did like what's the he killed Zolcano. He killed Zolcano until he got pet. Like right at the like early in the iron grind, right? But then he had like so many supplies from that. And it was just like the weirdest way to start an account. But then you're like kind of set for on certain things.
I mean, that's like me
forever,
starting.
basically.
That's like me starting this hardcore with a lifetime supply of food. It was kind of funny actually because I think the amount of maybe I can bank right now and see how many I have to check, but you know, I did some tempura, so I got the barrel and yeah, so that's what it was. I fished about 125k bonds. And you know, 10,000 anglers. I did bonds from 90 to 98, anglers from 98 to 99. Then you know, it was one of my funniest stream experiences was when I sold 75k raw bonds to the store for like abysmal GP. And the whole chat trying to like talk me down as if I'm like about to jump, like, dude, why are you doing this? Like,
yeah.
But I was like, fuck it, man, I don't care. But I mean, I've been having a really good time with the account.
Wait, you actually sold 75,000 of them?
I sold 75k, 75,000 raw bonds to the fishing shop, the fishing guild.
Dude, that
and it was about
is actually painful.
Yeah, I think it was about 2.5 mil that I got from it.
Yeah. Which, how many bonds do you still have?
I kept 50k.
Dang. Okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I kept 50k. I've used about 2k at this point.
Someone who just had to fish like 2,000 bonds to get ready for this bingo. I'm pissed, bro. How dare you sell all those bonds, man?
No, it was. I mean, the mentality that I had in my mind was like, I'm probably gonna die before I even get to use these all. So it would be a shame to not. And so like at least I can use this money for something. So I bought a bunch of like bone bolts and, you know, AFK'd some range, and that has helped me a lot. So like I feel like I have got better use out of it. But you are doing some bingo prep, huh? We got a bingo starting tomorrow.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Let's talk about that a little bit.
My first ever bingo, dude. It's never
the first bingo you've ever participated in.
Yeah,
and you're hosting as well.
I don't know what they're thinking. Yeah, apparently, dude. I'm like,
so we got a bit to dissect here.
Yeah.
This is the snacks bingo. Walk me through what is snacks.
That's a stream team. It is myself, Molly Music, Potato Heim, Sid O, Jeoparite, aka the Northern UIM, and OGs. And we just have like a little stream group, and we raid each other and do stuff together, and we are doing a bingo together. And it's gonna be kind of, I'm gonna be honest, dude. I would say it's more of a casual bingo. And the reason I say that is because most of the bingos that I've heard about, the teams are kind of small, like 5 to 10 people usually. We just drafted the teams today, and there is 52 people per team.
I mean, dude, this is a lot of participants. Like a fucking lot.
There is so many people on the teams, which means the payout's going to be smaller, unfortunately.
You know, no one cares about the payout, though, when it comes to bingo.
I think some people do. I think that probably is a big incentive for a lot of people.
Really?
But
probably broke people.
I think Yeah,
The
yeah.
real gamers who actually make the difference in the bingo are going for glory.
Right. And this is going to be fun. And the thing is, with this many people, I think there is more room for casuals to like not feel the pressure of like, oh my god, if I don't get a million drops, I'm letting the team down. Like it's mostly just fun. Like hop on, game, try to get some stuff, and then if you don't, it's okay because Hamsey is going to be doing Tob all week, getting all the drops for you
Well,
guys. So
I was gonna say you drafted me on your team, huh?
I did, bro. I had to fight for it, dude. Everyone was like, "I
Okay,
want
dude.
Hamsey."
I mean, I love. Well, I was gonna say, man. Like, I mean, the snacks team is fucking near and dear to my heart. Like, you guys are
Yeah,
my people. You know, I love every single person on that team. Um.
yeah.
So I
I
was
had to
also trying
throw
to.
you under the bus to get you on my team because everyone was. I'm serious. It was like a fist fight about to happen. Everyone was yelling,
Well, I'm getting
and I was
messages
like,
from
"No, no,
people,
no.
and I wish you
This
had
is
kind of thrown me under the bus a little bit more aggressively because I'm getting messages from people while you're doing the
yeah,
draft, and they're like, "Hey, like, we're all fighting for you on the team," and
yeah,
Beggar is for some dude. They made it seem like Beggar for some reason thinks you alluded to wanting to be on his team when I fucking
yeah." Well,
point blank messaged you and was like, "Dude,
okay,
draft me on your team." Not for any
okay. So
reason. You're the one who convinced me to join the bingo, so that makes the most sense.
yeah. Well, and here's what happened. I told it. I threw you straight under the bus, like you said. I was like, Hamsey told me to draft him, and they did not believe me. They thought I was a liar, and that is why they were messaging you because they wouldn't take my word for it. I'm like, no, no. He wanted me to draft him, and I think they did believe me. I think they just were in
I
denial.
mean, dude,
You
I
know?
got Potato messaging me. She's like, "Hey," she's like being all diplomatic about it. She's like, "Hey, like, I'm trying
Yeah,
to keep the draft fair. Like, did you say this to Beggar or not?" And I'm like,
yeah,
"What?" And I'm trying to be all diplomatic back. I'm like, "Well, he did convince me to join, and
yeah. No,
technically,
yeah. It was bad. It was bad.
I got
Potato
Jeprite just
actually
messaging me
rage
being
quit.
like, no context, like, what the fuck, dude."
He actually started like crying and had to leave the Discord.
Dude,
I'm not even joking.
okay, well, I was telling them, don't worry, because I'm like barely gonna play. Like I've said this point blank from the beginning. I'm
Yeah.
I'm not taking any
No, he
time
was really
off.
upset. He was really
Um,
sad.
but now that the teams are set, I can tell you, yeah, I got like this whole week off, and
Let's
I don't know if
go.
you did this on purpose, dude, but I saw
Yeah.
you also drafted Lato and Dadding,
Yeah, no.
and
It's busted.
do you
It's
know
busted.
how many fucking hundreds of tobs I've done with both of those two guys?
Yeah, no. You guys are the toppers.
Yeah,
I've
and
set it all
we
up.
got you as
This
well.
is the thing. This is the thing. The team name is the Underbucks, which by the way was my idea. It's a very clever name because we are the underdogs. Okay. Everyone thinks we're gonna lose. And Molly's dog, who's a big part of her stream, is named
I
Buck.
love Buck.
So we're the Underbucks.
I
Yeah,
love
so we're the
Buck.
Underbucks.
Big fan of Buck, dude.
And the thing is, people are underestimating me and Molly because we're kind of casual gamers. Okay, I think that's fair to
I mean,
say.
yeah, there's reasoning for
But
that.
here's the deal: we have recruited the most busted bingo team. I mean, they don't. These guys aren't even going to see it coming. We're about to just. We're gonna. I don't even think there's going to be a competition because we're going to like mop the floor with the other two teams. Um. So I'm excited. I'm excited. And I don't know if you know this. I have a command. I have a thing on my stream where people can make me get rid of my fire cape. Right. Um. It's a card they can play. Okay. And they have racked up like 12. Right now, I owe 12 fire capes. And I can't wear a fire cape until I get my fire cape debt paid off. So I have to like gamble these capes. Um, there's a Jad tile. and I'm about to finally. I have not had a fire cape in like 2 years because every time I'm like rank 100 on my Ironman for Jad because every time I get a fire cape, they make me gamble it.
Well, can you not just
so
like
yeah.
put these things aside for, during the competition? Like,
Well, no. So there's a Jad tile. I'm going to pay it off
oh, okay.
during this bingo.
So you're gonna use this for your advantage. So we recently did the first ever base bingo, and I have a channel point in my stream where it's a very expensive one, but if you redeem it, it becomes a skilling stream. And the bingo starts, I'm killing things, and someone decides to be funny and redeems skilling stream.
Of course.
And I just laugh in the face of evil and say, you have two options. You can either apologize or I'm taking all your points. So I made them say sorry, and then I refunded them everything. And I said, nah, think twice before you try to get cute with your redemptions next time. I'll scam anything. I don't care. Yeah. You know that.
Yeah, you
know that.
You scammed me one time.
Yeah. Wait, when?
I don't remember. I remember it was a lot of channel points, though. I had worked hard.
No.
I had...
Not like a real scam.
I'd saved all... No, it was. It was a real scam. I remember. It was a real scam. You paid out the wrong... I thought this was like a joke. No, you paid out the wrong gamba.
Oh, that.
Yeah. It was like a lot of channel points.
I know what you're talking... That only happened once ever.
Group. Yeah, and it was
scammer. Yeah. Okay. That was an accident. Dude,
That's messed up, dude.
I actually was like... I know what you're talking about, because like I said, that only happened once ever. And
yeah,
I was literally
so he said,
emailing Twitch mods. like after being like,
dude, isn't it so dumb that we can't control the Twitch
there should be a grace period. There should be a 10-second grace period or something.
Bro, I don't understand why they're so uptight about bro, why can't I just give people channel points? Who cares? It's my points from my channel.
Yeah, they're my handbucks.
Why do they make it? Yeah, exactly, dude. Why do they make it so proprietary? They're like, sorry, this is done. What?
Yeah, I don't know. That was the only time I ever scammed anyone from that, though. So my bad.
You know what? I will think about forgiving you one day.
Yeah, let me know whenever you come to your conclusion.
Yeah.
But I'm really...
I never forgot.
I'm looking very forward to this bingo, though. You got me on your team. You got me, Lato, and Dadding. So, honestly, dude, I don't know how much of this fire cape stuff you're trying to do, but you've got a very good 4-man.
Yeah. No, we're gonna have to do some bossing for sure. Dude. So I'll be honest. The draft, we did it behind the scenes because with this many people, it would have taken. It took 3 or 4 hours. It was pretty bad. But I'm gonna be honest. I didn't get to draft that many people because we tried to get everyone on the team that they wanted to go on. So if you only selected my team, you're pretty much guaranteed to be on my team. So we actually had I only got to draft a handful of people because everyone picked my team, which was really nice. Thank you. Nice people. But yeah. But then I had to fight for you.
Well, I'm sorry you had to do that, man. I didn't mean to
yeah.
You
wasted you kind of wasted one of my drafts because then I couldn't, they're
I think what did I message you? I said I messaged you and I said I don't remember what I said. I'm not going to look at it, but I know I said something along the lines of, "Yo, dude, draft me on your team, but also don't draft me too early because I don't want you to waste an early draft pick."
You did.
It's more or less what I said.
But it's not a waste. It's not a waste because you got off work and we are going to destroy everyone. It's gonna be sick, dude. This is my first bingo. I don't really know what I'm doing at all.
Dude, I got really bad luck when it comes to the bingos. You want to know? So during the base bingo, I I personally completed 50 tobs, and I saw 2 purples in all 50, and none of those are mine. And I MVP'd at least half of them.
Oh, that's tough, dude. Okay, well,
Yeah.
don't do that. Don't do that this time. You were getting all your bad RNG out of the way for this
Yeah,
one.
maybe that's what it is. I don't know, man. What, dude? When I saw Lado and Dadding on the team, I just started laughing. I was like, okay, I know. Well, at least I don't have to look for a team.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be good. And I don't know if you've seen the Discord, but they got all the chat rooms and stuff set up today. So I am not, dude, there's no way, dude, 50 people. Like, there's no way I'm keeping up with these.
Well, yeah, this is a
There's
unique
no way.
bingo, man. I've never seen one like this. Three massive team. I mean, again, this is your guys' first time doing this as a stream team. We recently went through the same thing with the base team. I mean, I think you guys definitely could have done. You know, you have 3 teams with 3 captains and co-captains. I think you definitely could have just done 6 teams at least.
Yeah. So Potato and Sid, they've done a lot of bingos. We originally were going to do 6 teams. The issue was that 3 of us stream quite a bit. The other 3 don't get to stream quite as much. And we kind of thought it might suck to get on a team where like your team captain wasn't streaming. But yeah, so we ended up doing 3. But
you know,
yeah,
on the contrary to that, though,
like...
there is some plus sides to, you know, not streaming and you know, just being in Discord with the team. That's actually something that I learned from the base bingo that I wish I had known going into it, actually. Because the way I looked at it was I wanted to stream as many hours during the bingo to show my team, you know, as the captain. I wanted to show them like how hard I'm going and show them, you know, all the work I'm putting in. But looking back on it, if I had just maybe not streamed a couple of those nights, I could have spent time in the Discord with them, hanging out, like getting to know my team a little bit more.
Yeah.
And you know, they're still seeing like what you're putting in, so
That's true. Which is actually kind of making me feel better about the 3 teams, because I don't want to have to talk to like people in a Discord, so that actually worked out good for me.
You mean while you're streaming, or like?
I'm just joking. Like, period.
Okay.
No. I'm joking.
Well, you're gonna talk to me. I know we're on the same team. I saw there's a Yawnmer tile, so you know we'll send. Let's send some of that a little bit.
Oh my god, bro, that was dude. I don't know what happened that night. I had been doing Yawnmer with Dadding and a few other people, and I was actually doing really good. You caught me at like the end of my stream one night, and you're like, "Hey, you want to send some Yawnmer?" I freaking could.
Wasn't that night 1 of Yawnmer?
Dude. I think it might have been day 2, maybe. But I'd been doing it a lot before you joined me.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, I was just like, all the clicks were just not clicking. Like, I don't know what happened, man.
But we were also
off.
doing like mage only. Like, it was weird. It wasn't like it wasn't.
Yeah,
it wasn't
I don't know.
It wasn't what Yawnmer is today. So like, I'm down to get back in there. Also, you've got a free ride at top. Like, please just don't spend your whole time going for fire capes, because like you got me, Dadding, and Lado. Like, you got a free ride at top. And and I look very forward to it, man. But it starts tomorrow.
Yeah, I gotta relearn Tob.
Yeah, well, we'll teach you.
I haven't done it. I haven't done it since Tob Tuesday with Prison Joe.
All right, well, I taught Prison Joe how to Tob. Actually, that's my little brother.
No,
I don't know if you knew that.
No way.
Yeah, he's my little brother.
Oh shoot.
My mom just already like put him to bed tonight. I would have otherwise like asked him to come say hello, but
wow.
Yeah,
that guy's he was kind of a jerk to me.
Yeah, we're teaching him manners. Like, I mean, he got potty trained at this point, so like we're taking it one step at a time. He literally was
like eating with his mouth open the entire time.
Yeah. I'm sorry. No, he won't do that anymore. He won't do that anymore. He knows that at this point, actually. So
That's
Um,
good.
but yeah, man, this is dude, we got an hour and a half. Fucking
Let's go.
amazing
Heck yeah.
talking to you, dude. Really, like, thank you so much for coming on. I'll donate to like one of your giveaways or something. Maybe that'll be like your pay for like coming on here.
You're feeling bad about the 7 mil, huh?
I'll give you like so I'll see like I'm gonna see like how well this base tape does, and then like based off that, I'll like decide
Right.
like how much I.
That's real world trade. I'm not now. I can't take your money. You ruined it.
Well, I can make it not real world trade by saying if you're listening to this on YouTube, you can go comment. Go say give Beggar 1 mil, and for every person that comments that, I'll give Beggar 1 mil to give away to the boys and girls. That's not real world trade. That's
real. Yo, what the heck?
That's something else. So
okay.
Before I let you go,
something exciting.
No, that's it.
I just got 92 agility. I can hit floor 5 of the Hollow Sepulchre on my Ironman.
Dude,
I'm crazy.
I knew you could fucking do it. I really did.
I'm gonna do this.
You're gonna do this. We're gonna kill the bingo.
I've been waiting for floor 5.
I always was saying you could do it. So before we end, is there anything you'd like to say to the boys and girls as we send it off?
Thanks for listening. Thanks for listening.